Hey guys, Hayden here, you're watching the CrayonClan, and today we are reviewing the Assassin's Creed movie.
Hello, my name is Philip. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. For our holidays, Hayden and I, we went and saw the Assassin's Creed movie. And it was from a movie only perspective, so I'm not going to talk about like the game or anything like that. I feel like it was a really good movie.
I'm going to be covering it from a gamer's perspective, and right off the bat, Assassin's Creed starts off with a scene that really is going to pay tribute to long-term fans of the series, and it's really going to make you think, hey, I'm watching Assassin's Creed. You know, like it really feels like it is part of the series and not based on the series, if that makes sense.
Shaboom. Now the thing about this movie is that it is completely dramatic all the way through. There's a lot of tension, there's a lot of suspense, there's a lot of not knowing what's going to happen in the next few seconds.
There's a lot of cool weapons.
But there isn't a lot of like comedy or romance or any of that sort of stuff. The plot remains very pertinent throughout the movie. There's no like little side wandering where they go off and they do a little something else for a second. Every single scene seems to contribute in some way or another to the plot.
Without spoiling anything, this movie definitely takes the approach of the more recent games, in which it's not just like Templars bad, Assassins good. There's kind of a blurred line there, you know what I'm saying?
There's a little bit of story, and then there's an action scene. And then there's another little bit of story, and there's another action scene, and so on and so forth until it builds up to the climax. And then after that, however, it's not as good. And there are lots of times towards the end of the movie where I fully believe that the movie is going to end, like right there. And they're going to be like, oh, AC2, but no, they kept going.
Obviously, if you've seen any trailers at all, the Animus is not at all accurate when it comes to video game standpoint. But the way they approach displaying the Animus and kind of explaining why the Animus looks this way actually kind of forgives the fact that it's so inaccurate. It made me look past that. But I mean, if you're a hardcore fan, it probably still is going to bother you a little bit that the Animus is so... It's an arm. It's a crane that's lifting the guy up. It's not a table.
I really enjoy the way that they shot the scenes with the Animus in it. Because the way that they shoot it, they don't allow you to feel like you're completely submerged in that environment that the Animus is taking the main character to. And they also use a little bit of like foggy effects. They make it mystifying so that yet again it makes you feel like this isn't quite real. You're not quite there. You're in some sort of mechanism. And the way they shoot all those scenes really just portrays that very well.
The relationship between Abstergo and the Templars was definitely spot on in this movie. The way they presented it, the way they went through with it, it was great. It was very accurate in my opinion, and I really appreciated that. It wasn't totally messed up. It was good. It was good.
Dang it.
This movie has a lot of fighting and a lot of free running. And there was a lot of times where you're probably going to think, hey, I remember doing that in the games. But there's also a lot of times where you're like, hey, why can't I do that in the games? Like, that is really cool. Why has that not been in an Assassin's Creed game yet? You know, like I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that right now in my Assassin's Creed. So there was a lot of really cool free running, a lot of really cool fighting, and I was pretty impressed with it. You know, the credits weren't 5 hours, so that was nice. Assassin's Creed 3. What?
So overall, I believe it was a great movie. I'm not going to give it a number because that doesn't do it justice.
7 out of 10.
It's a very intricate and complex movie that's not just a movie in and of itself. It also has the critique of a huge gamer community that's going to attack it because just like a fandom with a book, it's never going to be as good as the video game.
Overall, for a video game movie, I would say that this movie definitely stayed true to the series compared to all the other video game movies that have come out. This isn't a Super Mario Bros, okay? This movie is pretty accurate. It's pretty true to its roots, and I appreciate that. We have a lot more to say about this movie, so if you guys would like us to make more of like a spoiler discussion where we go deeper into the movie, Definitely let us know in the comments below if you want to see that. And if you'd like to see us do more movie reviews, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more of our content. Until next time, stay beautiful.